So, I'm going to call this video Fear and Loathing in California. Alright, the first time I tried to move up to this winery, a guy I was friends with, we'll call him Mark, and we'll call this girl Ruby, came down to San Diego to pick me up. It's about 600 miles away. And they were going to pick me up and move me all the way up here to the winery, which is in Northern California, about 600 miles away. Okay, fair enough, they came. And we decided to stay in San Diego for a few days, you know, so they could enjoy San Diego. Lived on the beach. Well, Mark, his idea of funding the trip was to sell weed all the way up and down the West Coast, all the way, well, up and down California coast, back to where we live. That's you know, it has merit. It has merit. You know, and I know people in LA and in San Francisco and stuff, so. You know, that was the plan, is to sell weed as we go, and that would pay for our hotel and our gas and, you know, fund the trip, basically. Well, when we get there in San Diego, you know, I got a full house. I was living with my brother and my mom, and so I had my room, and so we all three stayed in my room. Well, come to find out, this girl, Ruby, she's got this thing called sleep apathy, or something like that. Sleep something. It's where, like, it's really obnoxious snoring. It's not regular snoring. It's like... It sounds like fucking somebody is strangling a fucking cat. It's horrible. It's like ear piercing. I couldn't even sleep in the same room with a woman. So I went and slept in the bedroom with my little brother, who was sleeping on the couch at the time. Fuck, it was obnoxious, and she had to wear this Darth Vader mask, and then it made her sound like Darth Vader. It's like, but okay, well, we get our shit when we leave. First stop, Hollywood. Got a buddy of mine up there, Trippy the Clown. Wanted to see him and hang out. Also, you know, he might want to buy some weed. So again, we're trying to sell this weed up and down the West Coast. Oh, and also, this guy Mark, he makes so-called mead, and it's like a wine honey, basically. Well, we had a 5-gallon bucket of mead in the back of the trunk with a pound of weed. So we stop at Hollywood. I think my friend Tim, Trippy the Clown, was at work, so we had some time to kill. Well, we stop at Slash's Snake Pit on Melrose Avenue, having some drinks, enjoying the atmosphere. This girl Ruby gets fucked up, and she's annoying to begin with, but she's extra annoying when she's drunk. And so she's like going around asking girls, like, where's a gay bar, and, like, you know, trying to hook up with girls. And she's not an attractive woman by any means, trust me. And to top it off, she's annoying, and when she sleeps, she goes. So, poor woman. But anyway, so the bartender, I got to order some more drinks, round of drinks. The bartender's like, no, you guys got to go. I'm like, what? What did I do? It's like, it's not you, it's her. She's with you. I said, well, yeah, she is. Like, yeah, she's got to go. She's too drunk and she's pissing off customers. People are complaining. I said, okay, fair enough. Well, I talked to my friend Mark. I'm like, we got to get her out of here, man, but I don't really want to bring her to my friend Trippy the Clown's house, you know, like this. She's fucking embarrassing. He's like, yeah, I agree. He's like, you still got those pills? And I had some benzos. I think they were lorazepams. And he's like, put one of those in her drink, dude. I'm like, you want me to roofie her? He's like, yeah, man, unless you want to bring her to Trippy the Clown's house. I said, no, I don't. What are we going to do if we roofie her, man? She's going to pass out. He's like, exactly. She's going to pass out. We'll just leave her in the car and lock the car. We'll go up and visit Trippy and, you know, and then get a hotel. Sounded like a good idea at the time. So, I've never put anything in anybody's drink ever, except for mine, but that's different. So, I put the pill in a drink, and it just sits there and floats on top. And my friend Mark looks at it, and he's like, dude, you're supposed to break it up first. I'm like, oh, fuck. So there's this Corona with this pill floating on the top. Like, what are we going to do? He's like, go distract her and I'll try to dissolve it. I'll swirl it around and it's like, alright. Okay. So I go to distract Ruby while my friend Mark is trying to get this pill to dissolve. Now, well, it wasn't quite dissolved, so we went back, but we had to go. So Mark thought of the idea, like, let's chug these as fast as we can, let's see who wins. And so we all did, and she didn't even notice the pill. So we're driving to my friend Trippy's house. A car full of a pound of weed, 5 gallons of mead, and we're drunk. On a Saturday night in Hollywood, driving down Santa Monica Boulevard. Alright. Well, the girl decides that she's going to get sick, and she starts fucking projectile vomiting out the window. I was like, fuck. I thought for sure we're going to go to jail. You know, we're drunk, we got a pound of weed, we got 5 gallons of mead, or what he called mead anyway. We're going to jail. Girl projectile vomiting. People are taking pictures of their cell phone on the side of the road. Fucking, it's like, but we made it. We made it. She passed out. She passed out. She probably would have passed out anyway without the pill, but the pill made it that much easier. So we lock the car up. We go up to Trippy the Clown's house, hang out with Trippy, my buddy, for a couple hours. You know, he bought some weed. You know, and then we went and we got a hotel. And God, that girl. Then she was like trying to get me and my friend Mark to, like, you know, run a train on her. It's just like, no. If you saw the girl, you'd know what I was saying. Fuck. Oh, and another funny part about this was that my friend Mark didn't want, although it was her car, my friend Mark didn't want her to ride shotgun the entire way back because she's fucking annoying and you have to talk to her. So he lied and said, oh, Zach has a car sickness, he's got to sit in the front seat, he can't sit in the back seat. So he packed her fat ass in the back seat with the rest of my shit, and then we drove. Okay, so we leave Hollywood after staying the night, made it to San Francisco. I think we stayed in San Francisco for a night. Yeah, we did. We stopped at the DNA Lounge, you know, had some drinks, visited Anton LaVey's house, or what was Anton LaVey's house. Then we finally make it to the winery. Well, this Mark guy, he is a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. That's the only way to put it. He had told me that I had a job waiting for me for $14 an hour, and that we were going to be living on the winery. Well, I get to the winery, and my friend Thomas Leroy is like, $14 an hour job? No, I don't know anything about that, and no, there's really nowhere to live right now in the winery. I was just like, fuck. So I quit my job in San Diego as a sushi chef, packed all my shit up, moved all the way up here because I thought I had a job and a place to live. Come to find, I got no job, no place to live, and I got a few $100 in my pocket. So I stayed up here, you know, ended up living in some fucking shithole in this shitty fucking agricultural town called Williams. No fucking job. No fucking car. So I basically stayed for like a horrible vacation. I stayed for like 2 weeks until I ran out of money. I had to borrow money to get a plane ticket home. That's my fear and loathing in California. Sold some of the weed and I paid for a lot of our trip, but it was a bad experience. I'm glad the second time around I did it right, and now I have a job and I live at the winery.